So next up on stones, we're going to be talking about one of my personal favorites. This is rhodonite. So rhodonite, as you can see here, if I can put it like right in front of the camera and in front of my face, as a matter of fact, it's very pinkish, and I mean it's got more of like a deep pink in person than it does on the camera and whatnot, and it's got these black lines on it. So I actually was able to find one because I think I mentioned making this video in a previous video on stones. But I really, really like this stone, and due to recent events and stuff, I'm really happy that this one came out of the woodwork. She actually found it, and I'll probably be getting into why probably near the end of this video or whatever. For those of you guys that watch all of my vids and stuff, you guys will, notice somebody's missing in my future vids. But let's get down to business first off because it's late and I want to tackle this. So, rhodonite is named after the Greek word for rose, actually. It's mined in Brazil, Mexico, Russia, and Spain. On the Mohs scale, it has a hardness of 5.5 to 6.5, so it's kind of middle of the road. And when it comes to hardness, it's the state stone of Massachusetts, actually, and that state actually has mines in it for rhodonite. So it's associated with the heart chakra. A couple of sources associated with different zodiac signs. The first one I found was Taurus. The other ones say Aries, Taurus, and Scorpio. The planet that it's associated with, vis-a-vis Taurus, would be Venus. And this is kind of funny. It's thought of as the Xanax of crystal healing. I thought that was a really cool thing to read. So it stimulates and cleanses the heart. It's good for soothing the nervous system. It supports the thyroid, cleanses the pituitary gland. It can actually cleanse a lot of your organs and such. And it's also good for heart problems. So in terms of physicality, it can help with Alzheimer's, arthritis, autoimmune disorders, burns, cancer, emphysema, eye disorders, and infections. It can help heal wounds, hearing problems, the heart I mentioned, the immune system, and increase metabolism, like I need that. Help infertility, joint pain and health, lungs, memory health, panic attacks, physical or mental abuse, throat problems, and ulcers. It can also help with, enhancing your personal dignity, giving emotional balance, helping with forgiveness, letting go of grudges and things, friendship, harmony, kindness, love, passion, self-confidence, and self-worth, and even self-love. Let's see. It's also associated with insight. It's a great stone to have when you're meditating, and it gives you that unconditional love feeling. Um, Personal stuff aside, oh, Pixie, you run around behind me. I'll check that back in the video later. So it can help with codependency and anyone that has had abuse problems, like I stated before. Let's see. So it resonates with forgiveness and moving forward with things. It was first discovered in the 1970s in the Ural Mountains of Russia, which I thought was kind of neat. Soviet Russia. It's a Russian stone. It was actually referred to as the Eagle Stone by Russians, and one of the things that I read stated that it had that it was thought that eagles actually picked this up and put it in their nests, right? It was also associated, mainly by the Russians, as a protector stone for travelers. So it dispels anxiety and useful for stressful situations. It can help overcome feelings of inadequacy. Like if you get anxious at work and you don't think you're good enough, stuff like that. It makes a person more sensitive to music and sounds, which I think is really cool because I love my music. I love to jam. And it can direct energy to the endocrine system and can aid with symptoms of allergies that affect the skin. Thought that was really interesting. Help with Parkinson's disease, help a person feel worthy, and it can explore your passion, help you explore your passion and learn skills to be becoming good at your passion. And like I said before, it can detox your organs. So, with like feeling the expression of love and like working through things and kind of emotional balance and all that stuff. Now we're gonna get into the stuff with stone is over. So if you guys are more here for the stone thing rather than hey it's the guy that I watch all the time that does stuff on stones and magic and all that stuff, you guys can just you know click out now. But so you guys won't be seeing Reese, my oldest cat, hanging around in my videos anymore because the day after Easter she actually passed away. She had mass granulated tumors that ended up bursting, and it was rather quick. But I did take her to the ER, and they did everything that they could to support her, and really helped her with feeling warm and comforted. I mean, the the hospital that I took her to was amazing to her, and I'm so happy that I found this, because I'm gonna be keeping this on me because it is helping. So I might make the end of this video a little bit of a tribute to my little fat butt. And I can remember one of my videos that I made where I think it was talking about sigils, where she's sitting there right on my lap the whole time, and I know that there's plenty of videos where you guys have seen her walking around, or even with the dreaded cone on her neck and everything. She's been a part of my life for 11 years, and now she's not here anymore, and it's really sad. you know so from a witch's perspective, whatever you want to say, my familiar's gone, and it's hard. you know um but I did want to kind of share that with you, and hey, this is my channel, so it's my little platform where I can talk about that stuff. All of my buddies over the Black Tower, and all of my magical friends, and even my personal friends and my family, they know about it, but I just kind of thought I'd share it with you guys, because you know we form a connection on this channel, and you guys have seen my cats, and I kind of want to update and be a little bit more personal, rather than just, hey, here's all this know-how that I have. Although I do get on my soapbox, and I do share a lot of other things, but I just kind of wanted to get that out there. So yeah, not really much else that I can say about it, but so I am probably going to make the end of this video a little bit of a tribute to Fat Butt, the V8 motor, the Per Monster. So yeah, I guess you could say that this video is for you, Reese. Thanks for watching my video. So if you want to check out my playlists, I have, among others, the Simon Necronomicon, the Tree of Life, General Magic, Tulpamancy, a playlist on my books, the elements, stones, the theories that govern magic, and the gods and goddesses of Mesopotamia. If you want to check out my books on Amazon, I have Creating Consciousness, Magical Mechanics, Magical Theater, Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Mastery, which is a combination masterwork of magical theater and magical mechanics, and The Guide to the Spheres and Beyond. You can also find me on Facebook at Magickology YT. You can email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com, and you can even check out my Instagram, which is Magickology. And good hunting.